Okay, Rabbi, so let's begin with Siyat Shema, the bracha of Techias HaMeisim. So when we start the second bracha of Shemonei Esrei, we are starting it with the bracha either to find Techias HaMeisim, because it ends with Machaya Meisim, or Gevuros, because it's beginning with Ata Gibor. Now it's brought down that the first bracha is referring to Avram, which is the idea of Chesed, and this bracha then will be the second bracha, which will of course be Yitzchak. In the future, there's going to be Techias HaMeisim, which will be in Yitzchak's Schus. Now, when the Lubavitcher Rebbe was arrested in Russia for violating the halacha, or the law in that time of teaching Torah publicly, a policeman pointed a gun at the Rebbe, and the Rebbe responded, "Fear of death is only when someone is in one world with many gods. When you have the reverse, death is no longer frightening." The bracha with one God. The bracha of Techias HaMeisim gives us the bitachon for this world and the world to come. The Rambam says in Yud Gimel Midas, when a person has the 13 principles of faith, that a person has to remember with real faith that there will be Techias HaMeisim. Right? This was brought down by Moshe Rabbeinu. It's brought down that if a person does not believe this concept, they have basically taken themselves away from Yiddishkeit. Let's begin, Rabbi Isai, the second bracha, Techias HaMeisim in Shemonei Esrei. Ata Gibor La'olam. You are eternally powerful. Rav Victor Miller, as he explains the bracha, is Ata Gibor, you are mighty and we are weak. The word Adonai means my master, which describes Midas Hadin, that's judgment. This means that we're saying Rabbeinu Shalom has superior strength, okay? La'olam means forever. That means that a human possesses strength and power as well, but our power and our strength is eventually, goes away and is short-lived. As we get older, we lose our power, right? Whereas the Rabbeinu Shalom's power is infinite. It never ends. The Brisker Rav once explained that the Rabbeinu Shalom as eternally mighty. Even if the Rabbeinu Shalom decides to hide his presence, which unfortunately sometimes we see, he's still taking control. And the Rabbeinu Shalom is in control of every single thing that's happening in the world, even though we, us mortals, don't actually see that. And we see that very clearly from the Purim story, for example, how the Rabbeinu Shalom's name is not mentioned once, but yet the Rabbeinu Shalom was pulling all of the strings in a very clear manner over there. Adonai. Here, Hashem is spelled differently to other ways, right? It's Aleph, Dalet, Nun, Yud. Lashon of Adon, because it has to do with Gevura. That's once again saying that the Rabbeinu Shalom is a master. Machaya Meisim Ata. You are the waker of the dead. Techias HaMeisim is mentioned 5 times in this bracha, where it presents the 5 types of living deaths. This time, the Rabbeinu Shalom's strength is not stopped by the killing of the Malach HaMavos, but rather with the power of Techias HaMeisim. We say, you are a powerful master. I'm serving you. On this earth I will end, but you will bring us back for Techias HaMeisim. Rav Lahishia, master of salvation. Rav means harba, a lot. Hashem has many ways to rescue, with no limit to his power. Hashem's mightiness is Lahishia, the strength to save us. We'll do one last bit. Either Morid Tola Mashiv Arach makes the wind blow, makes the rain descend. What is this doing over here, by the way? So the Gemara says clearly in Tainis Daf Zayin Amud Aleph that the day that a rain falls is greater than Techias HaMeisim, greater than the resuscitation of the dead. The Gemara explains further that while Techias HaMeisim is only for those that are worthy, rain is for everyone. And therefore rain is compared to Techias HaMeisim because rain prevents a buried seed from decomposing and eventually produces a beautiful tree. So too by Techias HaMeisim, the Rabbeinu Shalom takes the planted bodies in the ground and emerges them to a much more superior form. Both of these forms are evident in Hashem's mightiness. Wind also is created by making huge pressures and low ones, and it's an incredible gevura which cannot be duplicated by man. So these are the incredible strengths, and we are mentioning them at this time that the Rabbeinu Shalom has. Mitzvah Hashem, we shall continue in the next bracha tomorrow.